What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and today it's all about Vivo. Yes, for the past few days I have been obsessing over the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, and a big thank you to those that have supported those videos. The views, engagement has been amazing, so thank you. But within those comments, I've seen so many asking about the Vivo X100 Pro and why it's been missed. Well, let's talk. To give a little context, when I first started making phone videos, specifically around Chinese ROMs imported from WONDA Mobile, it was mainly the Vivo X Fold devices. I have a real love for what Vivo have done recently with their smartphones, from the folding to the large candy bars. Now, as far as missing the X100 Pro out of my recent Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, the X7 Ultra and the Xiaomi 14 Ultra comparison, hopefully you're grasping why the X100 Pro wasn't included. It's not an Ultra device. It, sorry to say, doesn't hang with those three phones, and it isn't made to. The X100 Pro is made to hang with the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus, the Xiaomi 14 Pro, and ideally, for consistency and just past experience, a Snapdragon latest and greatest chip. The Vivo X100 Pro doesn't have any of that. Does it make it a bad phone? Absolutely not. It's right behind those, and of the Pro variants out there, it's the best. Another reason why the X100 Pro didn't feature is because soon, sadly not as soon as expected, but soon, all roads point to Vivo releasing the X100 Ultra. And that is what we're here to speak about, and the Vivo X Fold 3. So stay tuned if you want to hear updates on that. Now, the Vivo X100 Ultra was due to be released in the next 4 weeks. However, you can tell by the tone of my voice and the fact I'm using past tense, that is no longer looking likely. In fact, it's not happening. The rumours are circulating that it's been pushed back. Supply chain, demand, manufacturing, but more importantly from Vivo's side, the release of the Vivo X Fold 3 and the X Fold 3 Pro, and we'll talk about them in a second. Now, the reason why the Ultra phone is so exciting from Vivo is, well, a couple of reasons. First, they've never done an Ultra phone. They've only ever gone to the Pro version as their top tier flagship. So for Vivo to take a page out of Oppo's book and create an X100 Ultra, this is very exciting. Vivo consistently produce fantastic photos and videos from those Zeiss lenses. The processing is fantastic. Where other manufacturers have all the specs and all the lenses, sometimes they're let down by processing. Even with the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, the photos are unbelievable, but portraits. The Vivo X100 Pro delivers better shots than the Xiaomi 14 Ultra. So imagine what can be achieved on a Vivo Ultra device. Now, as far as camera specs, I've heard it all. Some ranging from a quad 50 megapixel lenses with the Sony LYT9000, basically the same lenses as the Xiaomi's got across all 4 cameras. But then I'm also hearing something that I actually think is true. 3 50 megapixel lenses, that would be your main ultra wide and telephoto, but then a 200 megapixel periscope zoom lens. Yes, as mentioned, ultra phones, quad lenses, and that 200 megapixel, no, not like what Honor done. In Honor, I am looking at you for a couple of reasons. First, the false advertising on your 180 megapixel telephoto lens was below the belt. Trust me when I say if Vivo carry through with the potential claims of a 200 megapixel telephoto lens, we are in for a treat. We are in for potentially up to 200 times digital zoom. we are in for up to 12 times optical zoom. Yes, it all sounds a bit like tomfoolery and some marketing, but there's no smoke without fire. And I am more on the fence, leaning over to the fact that they are going to do this 200 megapixel lens rather than the quad 50 megapixels. Is that the reason for a delay as well? Who knows? Now, the display will be 6.8 inches. It'll be Quad HD Plus or WQHD Plus. It's going to be stunning. Design-wise, it'll look just like the X100 Pro with a bigger camera hump, and it'll be available in many colours. Now, what you really want to know is, when will it be out and will it be global? It'll be out in May for you to buy from WONDA Mobile. Will it be global? No. Vivo are, again, I believe, pretty much stopping global releases. And when I say global, yes, you may get the X100 Pro in India and China, but you don't get it in the UK, Europe, or the USA. Same with the Vivo X100 Ultra. This will be restricted to China and potentially the Indian market, but I'll be importing one. And then it takes us on to the Vivo X Fold 3 series, the potential reason the Ultra has been delayed. The X Fold 3 series, again for the first time from Vivo, has been split into two phones. There's the X Fold 3 and the X Fold 3 Pro. Now, as I stand here right now, I have zero clue why anyone would go for the X Fold 3 over the X Fold 3 Pro. And the reason I say that is because I'm hearing the price difference between the two phones will be about £100. So for my money, the X Fold 3 Pro with the extra camera lens and the bigger battery and the brighter and better resolution screen is way worth that £100 to £120 difference. I could be wrong on price though, we'll just have to wait and see. And luckily for the Vivo X Fold 3 and X Fold 3 Pro, we don't have to wait till May for that. In fact, we've got about 8 days. Yes, as I record this, 1 week on Tuesday should be the launch of these folding beauties. I said at the top of the video, I started my channel mainly, the first fold phone I bought was a Vivo X Fold. I then got another X Fold, an X Fold Plus, an X Fold 2, probably 3 of them. I love them. I've made a separate Vivo X Fold 3 Pro specs, rumours and all that, so you can check out that video for the full specs. But again, with the Pro, rest assured, there'll be a triple camera setup taken almost directly from the X100 Pro. Yes, those exact same lenses with the 4.2 times optical zoom, or 4.3 times optical, that'll come to the X Fold 3 Pro series. Now before I go, I do just want to give Vivo a little bit of advice on what not to do. Don't do what Honor have done recently. While Honor have created fantastic phones, and we'll forgive I can't forgive it, but we know that we've got the telephoto lying and advertising, but the actual phone, the Magic 6 Pro, is fantastic. The Honor Magic V2 is fantastic. But your release schedule, both in the Chinese market and global market, has just been a disaster. You're bringing out a V2 globally less than 6 months before the V3 comes out in China. If Vivo start to do this, and they do go into the Indian market, we are looking at Vivo bringing out an X100 Ultra 6 months after the X100 Pro. And what that means is you're going to have an X, whatever they call it, maybe an X200 out just a few months after the X100 Ultra. So Vivo just have to be careful with how much they push back devices and where they're going to release and how they market it. If Vivo go down the route of that 200 megapixel lens, show us real photos like they have done here with the X Fold 3. Show us actual real life samples. You don't need to lie, you already make fantastic camera phones, and we all know that. Us loyal fans and buyers of these devices know how good Vivo are when it comes to optics. So that's my little 2 cents worth into here. I know there's a lot of rumours going around in the WhatsApp Average Dad chat, in all the forums. I just want to be here as the voice of reason and summarising it all for you. If you have any questions for me, please leave them down in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, smash like, and thank you so much for the support. We are on track to hit 21,000 subscribers in the next week or two. So until next time,